everybody. I am back to jump in and do a video, and I'm calling this How Manifestation Changed My Life. How manifestation changed my life. There are some videos kind of like this, but it deals with how I write things down. So a lot of scripting type stuff, which is a type of manifestation. I'll try to make sure I link those videos in the notes. Hopefully this is a very light video. I'm going to try to keep it brief, but I do have 6 things to discuss in that. So if you want to go get pencil and paper, go get that and meet me back here so we can start the discussion. Everybody, thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are watching and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so that as soon as I put any new content out, you will be notified. You will know. Like, share with your friends. That's how I grow. And comment, because I do like to read the comments and have a discussion with you in the comments. A lot of times I feel like I'm recording some of these break-taking episodes and I'm getting a lot out of it, and I hope you are too, but you know, I'm helping myself. This is therapy for me. So I'm just happy that you guys are enjoying it and get something out of it too. It is dusk and the mosquitoes have not died off in Georgia, so we're gonna see how long I can record this out here before I run back into the house. But manifestation, I never really thought seriously about manifestation until a couple of years ago. I think I talked about it on another video, especially when I talk about my career and how I wrote my career that I'm in now, the job I'm in now, and how I manifested it, and I wrote it down, and I wrote it like I had the job, and I just kept moving in that and praying in that and just writing things down, which is called scripting. It's another form of manifestation, and it happened. But I feel like I've been doing some form of manifestation for years, and when I started thinking about my manifestation journey, I can go back to 2018 to my divorce, and how when I was divorcing and I was thinking about what my future looked like, I went out to lunch one day and got my journal out and started writing down the future that I saw for myself and for my kids. And this was great, right? Because manifestation, I'm a big believer, if you write stuff down, it's like you're writing the script for how you want your life to go. And it's not saying that you're leaving everything up to the universe for it to happen, but you're putting it on paper. And it's something about seeing the words on paper that helps you in your mind. It helps it click and make it real. And then I think you just really subconsciously started thinking about it and then taking the actions that you need for those things to happen. So even with my divorce, I started writing out this life, and my kids and I got that life, right? The apartment that we wanted to stay in, the neighborhood we wanted to stay in. One thing that I did, so I wrote the vision down. So that's one thing I did for manifestation. But I also walked in the vision that I wanted for my life. So after I wrote that vision down, after my divorce, the apartment complex that I wanted to stay in, and it was kind of high end, kind of pricey, and it was something that, you know, it wouldn't have jumped, but I was so bought in that this was going to be this new life that I was putting my kids into. I would just go out there. I'll find reasons to go and walk around that apartment complex, go to the shops that were around it, eat out, have friends meet me out there, start talking to the people at the 2 apartments that were out in this area. But really moving like, this is my life. This is where the mail will be forwarded. This is what my new address will be. And so I wrote it down. I was walking in it. I started taking actions, right? Because, you know, faith without works, who's doing that? So talking to the people at both apartment complexes, what do I need to make this happen? What documents do you need? When I move in, will I have furniture? What do, like, you know, I started putting things into play and walking in what I was trying to manifest, and eventually I manifested it. And I got to live in like this dream place right after I divorced, and a lot of things that I wanted to do with my kids, like take on these trips, and it became an annual thing. Like I was walking in it, and I wrote it down, and I manifested it. Something else that I learned on my manifestation journey and how manifestation changed my life. Manifestation, I've learned that if you're not, you have to be consistent if you're going to write the things down. I feel like one of the best things I did, and how I really feel like I manifested my job, is that I was super consistent with this manifestation challenge that I was doing called It's My Season. You can probably find it still on TikTok. And so I was getting up every day. I was writing in the journal. I was, you know, moving and exercising. There were different things that we had to do in it, but I was very consistent with writing my vision down, writing what I wanted every day for like 30 days. To the point now I feel like my life has been kind of weird lately and cluttered, and I noticed when I started back doing meditation, when I started back writing and stuff again, things started happening, right? I started manifesting again. So I feel like there's a consistency that you have to build when you're trying to manifest some type of change in your life. Another thing that jumped off to me on how manifestation changed my life, because it did, right? My life changed drastically from manifestation, like after my divorce, and I got to manifest where I wanted to live. Matter of fact, I manifested where I'm living now because I wrote it down. And even when I did not get the townhouse where I was living the first time, it was still saved in the journal, and I flipped back to it, and I was like, wow, it's like God knew that I was going to come back. This was going to be a piece of my journey where I am right now. So I wrote it down. But something else, a lesson I will say with how manifestation changed my life, how I got this wonderful career, how I'm living and moving in certain ways, how I've seen that manifest in my life. The lesson is, just because you want it doesn't mean you will have it. Because I do remember getting frustrated about some things that I really wanted, and I felt like I was never getting it. Now that I'm deeper up in this thing, so to speak, I see that sometimes stuff is blocked from us for a reason, or maybe what I was trying to manifest was not the level that it should have been at, right? Maybe I wasn't thinking big enough. I was too small. I could say the meme, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Or maybe it wasn't the right person, because again, we were trying to manifest love, and I've thought about that too. I've definitely been dating some folks, and I'm just like, well, why is this not happening? I wrote this down, I prayed about it, and then you come back after, you know, you separate from this person or whatever, and you're like, okay, but I didn't need him. This is not who I need. This is not the friend I need. This is not the partner I need for this. So you also have to accept that some things that you try to manifest, you may not get them because maybe you don't need them. They don't line up. And that's okay. So I want you to go into the comments and let me know how manifestation changed your life. What are some ways that you practice manifestation? Drop a comment, let me know. I will link some stuff on writing it out. That's my primary way of manifestation. I hope this wasn't too rambly and it made some sense. Maybe I'll try to put some notes below. But until next time, find a little time to take a break. Bye.